If you're a photographer living gig to gig with no plan to scale, congratulations. You're officially become the Uber driver of content creation. You're not building a business, you're clocking in with a camera. Today we're gonna get into it. Roll that intro. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ty Turner, former Army combat photographer and founder of Flashroom Academy, the only place online that teaches photographers, filmmakers, and videographers how to build a business, not just a portfolio. And right off bat, if you're serious about getting out of this hustle loop, go to flashroomacademy.com and grab our free capture and convert kit. It's a blueprint to attract leads, convert clients, and automate the stuff you're wasting energy on. So let's get right into it. Let's take a look at how Uber really works. They market freedom, flexibility, and quick money. But here's the secret they don't put in the ads. Uber makes billions. The drivers make burnout. Uber owns the system. Drivers don't own anything. Not the customers, not the platform, not the income. Now swap the car with a camera. And most photographers, they're doing the exact same thing. I know a lot of you book clients, spend hours shooting, stay up late editing, deliver, then scramble to do it all over again. You don't own the client. You don't own the workflow, you don't own your time, and you're not running a business. You're just self-employed at best. At worst, you're overworked and underpaid. So here's the truth nobody tells you about freelancing. Freelancing without structure is just glorified unemployment. Let's break down the creative gig loop. First, you price your work based off time and not value. Next, you create everything from scratch. Every time. Next, you say yes to everything because you're chasing cash, not strategy. Number 4, and worst of all, you have no system to bring in consistent leads. And then you wonder why you're stuck. Here's the kicker. The longer you stay in the gig loop, the harder it is to escape. That's why most creatives don't burn out. They fade out. Quietly. They go back to their 9 to 5, or worse, they stay stuck working for clients who treat them like help instead of experts. You've all heard the term, go get a real job, and a lot of us have been forced to. And those who haven't, I'm gonna explain why. Here's how to start building a business that don't rely on trading time for dollars. Step 1, identify your income trap. If your income stops when you do, you're trapped. Here's how you know you're stuck. Every project is a custom quote. You're still chasing the exposure deals. Your inbox goes cold between jobs. This is linear income. It's fragile. The second life hits, your income stops. Step 2, productize your service. You need to stop selling services and start selling solutions. Instead of quoting each job from scratch, build a 3-tier package with flexible pricing. Define outcomes and value, not hours. Include upsells and add-ons that don't add time. Your clients should be able to say yes without a phone call. And believe it or not, it happens more than you know when you get structured. Step 3 is building recurring revenue. Monthly retainers are the holy grail. Let me give you some ideas on how you should be doing it. Monthly content creation for businesses, branded headshot subscriptions, licensing your work, selling digital products or courses. You want income that comes in whether you're shooting or not. Let me pause here and go off script because a lot of people think courses are only the people that's looking to do photography. Sometimes you could sell courses to your client that want to do things that you're not available to do. You can sell them a course on how to do small things and then be a consultant with them as they grow. I have clients that I've worked with and all I am for that client is a consultant. That client alone can still pay up to 5 figures a year. And I've had clients that I've been a consultant for over 3 years. Step 4, we need to automate client acquisition. Most of y'all are still doing manual follow-ups and hoping people DM you. Nah, set up systems that work while you're asleep. Things like lead magnets, my capture and convert kit, email sequences that close for you, booking pages with payment links, turn maybe laters into paid deposits. You have to have the things in place to help the client do this. You can't just say do it and it's hard for them to go about saying yes. A lot of you guys make it hard to say yes and you don't realize it. Step 5, Think like Uber, own the system. Uber doesn't drive, Uber owns the system. Photographers who scale own the workflow. They own the onboarding. They own the customer relationship. And most importantly, they own the results their clients want. They don't just deliver pictures, they solve problems, and that's what clients pay for. Solutions, not specs. If you're ready to build that business, I want to hear from you. Drop in the comments, what is one part of the creative hustle you're ready to systemize this month? Let's build smarter together. We live in a world where every business around you need content. Why aren't they hiring you? When you're ready to answer that question, visit FlashFilm Academy and join. As always, I'll see you in the next video.
I thank God for FlashFilm. I thank God for Ty Turner and for his ability to be able to share with you the relevant things that you need to know when it comes down to building your business, and when it comes down to what kind of media you should be capturing, how you should be pitching it, how are you going to be able to get that stuff out there, building your website. These are all things that I was not processing in the right kind of order until I started to see Ty's videos and listen to him answer questions during his live stream. And so I would say, above all things, there's nothing else on the net, there's nothing else on anywhere that you can go where you can get the kind of insights that you get from Ty outside of his live stream.